Welcome to Brophy Hall. Good morning. It is John Rose and Chris Frankhauser bringing you Game 18 of the Macomb Western Holiday Tournament. We are on Championship Saturday, but over here at Brophy Hall playing in the Consolation Championship bracket side of things. It is a tough Canton Little Giant team going up against a well-battled A-Town squad. They drew with Eureka early on and played them really sharp. That Eureka ended up playing a really good game against West Hancock last night, the #1 team in the whole tournament. So A-Town really well battled and well in this tournament, and Canton, they got a tough draw with Macomb. But two good squads. This should be a really fun one here at Brophy Hall, the 10:30 matchup. Little Giants and Tornadoes, we thank you for joining us. Hop in the live chat. Ed Hightower already has all the way from Gulfport, Mississippi. Let's go A-Town. So
I think he's got somebody with that last name that he's probably rooting for.
I would say so as well. Mr. 11, Colby Hightower, which for the A-Town Tornadoes, he is on the floor, I believe. He is one of the starters. There he is, right on the left side. We're ready to go. Basketball from Brophy Hall, Game 18. It's Dre Anderson to bring things up for the A-Town Tornadoes. Here's Aiden Stromson. Now with the basketball towards the basket, lay it up and in for Aiden Stromson. Gets the scoring started for the A-Town Tornadoes. 2-0 early. Here comes Canton the other way. That's Otto with a basketball. Lakin Otto, of course, there's a pair of Ottos on the floor, Gavin and Lakin, number 3 and number 10, so we'll keep an eye on them. That's Gavin with the basketball. He'll swing it up to his brother there, Lakin Otto. Now dumps it off to Nichols. Up to Otto, 8 on the shot clock. Got to do something here. Otto, corner 3, up and good for number 24. That is Miles Hoops with the early 3.
Sports quarter 3 for Miles Hoops, and a 3-2 Little Giant lead just underway.
3-2 on the big 3 from Miles Hoops. Little Giants lead it. Down low to Stromson. Count it, a foul. Aiden Stromson, who we talked about a lot yesterday in the game they played against Bushnell. He had a great game, was able to really manufacture points down low. I think A-Town had about 50 of their 60-ish, 62 points were in the paint, and that's really courtesy to number 35 in the green and gold.
Yeah, starts them up to a good start here with 4 and make it 5.
Yeah, so Stromson, big finish there. He's got 5 points for A-Town, and guess what? He's got all 5, that is, for A-Town as well. Let's see if Canton can respond. Canton's going to wear the white uniforms with the gold lettering, gold numerals as well, and A-Town in their alternate bright green uniforms with the yellow piping on those as well. Very sharp uniforms for both squads. Nichols will dump this one off to Otto. 8 on the shot clock. Got to do something here for Canton. Otto to the basket. No, he's going to swing around, turn around, jumper up, no good. Rebound to none other than number 35, Aiden Stromson of the A-Town Tornadoes. He'll bring things back up the other way to Fouch, now to Anderson. Hey, there's Colby Hightower. We just talked about a little bit with Ed Hightower. Commits the double dribble, and it's a turnover. 5:59 left here in the first. From Brophy Hall.
Looks like number 21 to inbound. That'll be Colin Johnson for the Little Giants.
Bringing things up is Lakin Otto. He wears number 10. He runs the main point for Canton. He goes to the basket, and I believe it's going to be on the floor. It will be. Coach wanting to see if that was going to be against the basket, but it will be on the floor. So Otto will inbound the basketball. First foul of the game is committed by A-Town.
Dre Anderson, number 2, whistle for the foul.
That is the first foul for either squad.
And the shot up and good for Canton. I believe that was Lakin Otto.
We'll give it to Lakin Otto, who gets his first points of the game, number 10 for Canton. Colby Hightower will bring things up for A-Town. He's guarded by Gavin Otto. 21 on the shot clock, 5:25 on the game clock. That is Jacob Hall now. Swing it to Fouch, to Stromson on the left wing. Down low there to Hall, tipped around, stolen away. Hey, Alex Fouch with good hands comes up with the basketball. 5 on the shot clock, 3 is up and no good. Rebound the other way. Here comes Canton and Lakin Otto with a basketball. Johnson over to Nichols. He wants three and cashes. Logan Nichols with a big three.
Second three for Canton. Another Sports Quarter three for the Little Giants. Back on top by 3.
8-5 in favor of the Little Giants on the big three there from Nichols. So we'll get that scoreboard updated for you. A little slow this morning as
rebound down to the Little Giants. Lakin Otto with it now to Nichols in the far corner. Nichols going to stop, pop off the glass, no good. Strumpson there for the rebound for the Tornadoes.
8-5 is your score. 4:12 remains here in the first. Strumpson thought about the three. Now going to drive to the basket. No, kick it out to Hightower. Swing it up top to Fouch. Now to Hall. He loses his dribble. Ball on the floor. Body's on the floor. And hey, Alex Fouch comes away with it again. Hightower on the right wing. Dribbling to the basket. 11 on the shot clock. Swing it up now to Anderson. Guarded by Johnson.
Good switch there by Lakin
Got to do something. Strumpson, 2 on the shot clock. He just heaves it up for 3. Shot clock violation. Turnover. Abingdon Avon.
Going to see the sophomore at good minutes in both games earlier for Canton, Zeke Gandy.
Yeah, Gandy, a very strong player for this Canton basketball squad. Like you said, Chris, only a sophomore as well, but gets some valuable minutes and I think provides a good size comparison there to Strumpson, who is really well down low for A-Town. Gandy may be able to go to work on him. Otto with the basketball. He'll swing it up to Colin Johnson. Down low is looking for Gandy. Ball all over the floor. We got a foul whistled here against number 21 of the Canton Little Giants. That is Colin Johnson picking up his first foul of the game for the, actually no, it's going to be the second foul. So I wonder.
Second team foul on Canton. I'm not sure who the first one was.
Yeah, I was going to say I did not catch that one, so we'll have to check on that in a minute. Hand straight up. I think we got another foul, though, on the floor. We'll see who it's against is Nick Knowles.
42.
Yep, that's going to be against Zeke Gandy.
Team's third, first on Gandy. 24. Miles hoops back in as Colin Johnson, 21, going to take a seat for the Little Giants.
So 3-1 in the foul department, 3 for Canton, 1 for A-Town in an 8-5 contest. 3:05 remaining here in the first quarter from Brophy Hall. Lay it up, no good. Rebound the other way. Here comes Canton and the Little Giants on the attack with Logan Nichols. Swing it across now to Otto. Runs into a brick wall full of green. Kick it out now to Otto. Swing it across court. This is Gavin Otto for 3. It's off the back iron, no good, and it hit that you can barely see it. We can barely see it with the lights here, but you got that wiring that comes from the top of the backboard that connects it with the beams at the top. It hit that. It's out of bounds, and it'll be A-Town basketball.
Riker Darst, freshman number 5, into the ball game for the first time for A-Town. Also 22, Lucas Andrews, junior for the Tornadoes.
Down low, nice find to Strumpson. Lay it up and in.
Now Strumpson now with all 7 A-Town points.
Definitely a big thing for Aiden Strumpson. Where's number 35 in the green and gold? Gets that one to fall. 8-7 is your score. And I think our scoreboard has disappeared on us. Hold on one second. See if I can get that to pop up. There it is. Otto with the basketball is guarded by Anderson. Dump it off there to the Little Giant, number 23. That was Easton Lusk who's checked in. Lucas Andrews with the basketball on the left wing. He's guarded by a couple of defenders there. That was Nichols and Otto in coverage. 20 seconds left here on the shot clock. Minute 53. Strumpson is fouled by a Canton Little Giant. We'll see who the foul's on.
Good look. Just got a little Strumpson a little too far under the basket.
So foul against the Little Giants. That's number 4, and Strumpson will head of the free throw line. Aiden knocks home the first of two.
So we're tied at 8. I believe that foul whistled on Easton Lusk. I'm not absolutely certain.
We're kind of secluded over here in a little corner spot here at Brophy Hall, unlike over at Western Hall where we got courtside, we got the PA announcer, we got everything over there at Western Hall. Brophy Hall, we got, not as much, but, we're making it work over here at Brophy.
Stromson's going to check out as we see the first look for the junior number 50, Cole Scheckler for A-Town.
Yeah, I saw a lot of Cole Scheckler in the game yesterday as well. He does a real well compliment to Stromson as Hoops to the basket, lay it up and in for Miles. Hoops gets the bucket. He's got 5 leading the way for the Little Giants. 5 of their 10, 50%. That one's stolen away by Hall. Foul there. We'll see who it's against. Number 23 or number 32.
That's going to be, I think, Lusk.
Yep, that's going to be Easton Lusk picking up that foul.
And that's going to put Jacob Hall at the line for 2.
Hall misses the first. Checking in is Gavin Otto. He's back into the basketball game. He'll send Easton Lusk to the bench. Lusk, we believe, is playing with either one, we know one, but maybe 2 fouls. We'll have to take a look, though. We did not catch that first foul. 5-1, though, in the foul department. Jacob Hall at the free throw line. 1:23 remains here in the first quarter, and that second one is up no good, so 0 for 2. The free throw line goes Jacob Hall. Where's number 0? As Lakin Otto will bring things back up here for Canton. Swing it over to Nichols. Nichols has it deflected there. Good defense there by Riker Darst, number 5 of A-Town. To the basket goes Otto. No good. Rebound to who we just talked about, Riker Darst. We're at number 5. 57 seconds left, first quarter. Andrews, guarded by Nichols. Swing it up to Anderson on the left wing. Needs help, gets it over to Darst. Now to Andrews in the corner. 15 on the shot clock. Andrews, dump it off now to Anderson. Anders, driving to the basket. Lay it up, lay it in. Dre Anderson with the 2. Giving A-Town the lead. It is 11-10 here at Brophy Hall. 22 seconds left. The shot clock is off. So you can take the last possession here if you can, and that's what they're going to do with the lead. Or excuse me, down by 1. That one to Otto. Down low is looking there for Hoops. He's fouled with 2.8 seconds on the clock.
Either going to be Scheckler or Hall whistle for the foul. Let's see what it's going to go on Scheckler, his first. Team second. A couple free throws coming up for number 24, Miles Hoops. 5 points in the game already for Hoops for Canton.
Yeah, so Scheckler picks up that foul. 2 seconds on the clock. First one is no good for Miles Hoops. Hoops wears number 24. Second one good, though, and he'll tie it up. 11-11. Andrews going to heave up the half-court shot. Oh, my goodness. It was close.
Off the front of the rim, but it had the line.
What a shot there by Lucas Andrews. It was close, but just couldn't get it to finish. And at the end of 1, it is an 11-11 basketball game. We're going to step away for a quick break and be back for the second quarter between the Tornadoes and the Little Giants. You're watching TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH.
At Western Illinois University, Leathernecks don't just blend in. Our purple stands out. Our students are innovative, creative, and resilient. At WIU, there's limitless potential, with campuses in Macomb, the Quad Cities, and online. Visit wiu.edu/potential to become a Leatherneck and get an education that stands out.
We're an 11-bed ER. patient.
Welcome back to Brophy Hall. It is an 11-11 score. Lake and Otto will bring things up for the Canton Little Giants. Second quarter between these two squads. This is the consolation matchup. Winner of this goes on to play a tough Brown County squad in the consolation championship over at Western Hall. That'll be at 4 o'clock this afternoon. We'll have it right here, TSSR Game Time Live.
And we're going to get a foul on Canton or on...
Yep, it's going to be on Canton, number 42, if he's on there, or number 24. It's going to be, against Miles Hoops, I believe, is going to pick that foul up. Shot up, no good there. And now you're playing with two bigs here. You got Scheckler and Stromson out there for A-Town, so we'll keep an eye on how they work there. Down low, it's Colin Johnson, who doesn't care. He lays it up and in.
Nice little shooter's touch there by Johnson, his first two. Can't back up by 2, 13-11. That's going to be Riker Darst, a 3 up, no good.
So Johnson gets the bucket there for Canton. Nichols for 3. It's up, no good. Otto bounced it out of bounds as he slams the wall in frustration there, as he knew he could have just brought that basketball in but went with the dribble instead. It's a turnover to be A-Town basketball.
Scheckler going to check out for A-Town, number 0, Jacob Hall back for the Tornadoes.
One foul for Canton in the quarter. 13-11 as they lead it on the Colin Johnson last bucket for 2. Darst dumps it off to Colby Hightower, we just talked about. Shot up, no good. Rebound the other way. Here comes Canton. Miles Hoops with the basketball. Was looking for help. Dumps it off. Now to Nichols. Swinging into the corner for Otto. Driving baseline. Lay it up and can't get the finish.
Good help there by Hall to change the trajectory of the Lake and Otto shot.
Here come the Tornadoes on the attack. Riker Darst with the basketball. Swinging up to Stromson. He's got 9 of the 11. Ball fought for on the floor, and a foul here is going to be whistled. I think this is going to go on Stromson. Yes, it will. Aiden Stromson's going to pick up his first foul of the contest.
Team foul number
1. Yep.
As we see Hightower check out. And number 4, I believe, Alex Fouch back into the ball game for A-Town.
Both teams have, with all their timeouts remaining, still there's no timeouts called in the first. We got a tight one here at Brophy. All 5:43 remains here in the first half. Nichols swinging over there to Johnson, guarded by Fouch. Now dump it to Hoops at the top. Dump it off now to Otto. Hoops to the basket. Count it, the foul. Miles Hoops.
Stromson.
That is going to be on Aiden Stromson, foul number 2 for him.
Good move there by Miles Hoops. Going up with the outside hand and drawing the contact as Stromson and Darst will check out. Carson Slagle, or Dre Anderson, I should say, number 2, and Carson Slagle, number 1, into the ball game for A-Town.
3-point play is good for Miles Hoops, who continues to ball. He's been playing really well here so far.
9 of the 15 points for Canton.
15-12 is your score. Or 15-11, excuse me. Yes, they had it wrong up there on the scoreboard for a moment. It looks like we're going to have a timeout on the floor.
Coach Link going to take a timeout for A-Town.
It will be a full timeout, so we're going to step away for a quick break. You're watching TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH.
I went through MDH when we were trying to get pregnant. My experience was nothing short of phenomenal. It was really reassuring and comforting knowing that I had so much support and kindness around me. My entire pregnancy at MDH was amazing.
My experience with McDonough District Hospital was amazing. I have a lot of allergies, complicated by nasal problems. And the procedure I had is Vive Air. Dr. Sparks was incredible.
The Vive Air procedure is a radiofrequency ablation procedure. She no longer has to do any medications to breathe, so she gets much more restful night's sleep. And a short little office procedure, and have somebody that feels like it's totally changed their life means the world.
It's a permanent improvement on the quality of your life.
Welcome back to Brophy Hall. It is 16-11 your score. The Canton Little Giants on top of this one with the Miles hoops and one bucket at the end of the last play. Get your scoreboard updated here for you. There we go, 16-11, 2-1 in the foul department, 2 for A-Town, 1 for the Canton Little Giants, and a timeout was taken there by Coach Link. It is the first timeout taken of the contest. Here it comes with 5:09 in the first half left. Dre Anderson will bring things up for A-Town, who dumps it off to Jacob Hall. Now dump it to Carson Slagle wearing the bright pink shoes. Corner three, up, good. Mr.
Corner three.
I think that was Alex Fouch on the three for A-Town, and he gets them back right into this one, down by 2, 16-14. Alex Fouch is on the board, his first three of the game. Nichols swing it to Otto. Otto now back out to Johnson. Johnson driving, lay it up, can't get it to finish. Foul against Colin Johnson of the Canton Little Giants.
That will be his second, team second.
Get that foul put on the scoreboard for you. 16-14, 2 fouls apiece for both squads. Tight one here at Brophy Hall. The winner goes on to play Brown County in the Consolation Championship at 4 p.m. in Western Hall. Driving to the basket, no. Travel turnover for A-Town. It's going to be Canton basketball. .4:16 left here, first half. Otto receives the inbound pass from Colin Johnson, and now we've got Dre Anderson up at the top of the key. He's working against Lake and Otto playing defense there. Swing it to Johnson. Now into the corner, Otto. Thought about driving baseline, working towards the top, driven to hoops. He wants three, it's a little short. Dre Anderson with a rebound, here they go. And intercepted by hoops the other way. Here comes, stepped out of bounds.
Also there by 22, Lucas Andrews, near steal. But it'll stay with Canton with 31 on the shot clock, 3:48 on the game clock.
And I do believe that was off of Andrews. He had possession of the basketball when he was standing on the baseline. This should be Canton basketball. It will be Canton basketball. It's the right call there. Andrews, a heck of a play to just try and keep that ball in bounds, but was unable to do so with his foot on the line. That's why it's a turnover. 16-14. Otto driving to the basket and can't get the roll of the rim. He'll go to the free throw line, though, and shoot a pair. We'll see who the foul's going to be on. Be on Jacob Hall. Hall's first foul of the contest.
And A-Town keeping Gavin Otto off the scoreboard thus far, as Otto's had 2 really good games against Macomb and yesterday in their win.
Otto, first shot is good. That is Lakin Otto, of course.
Lakin now with 3 points in the contest.
Yeah, like I said, Gavin Otto, and where's number 3? You see him at the top of the key there. He's held scoreless so far to a tough A-Town defense.
Lakin was a couple of good games, just 4 points, but a 4-point lead now for Canton.
18-14, Andrews driving to the basket, lay it up and in. Nice hesitation move there by Lucas Andrews, who gets the finish. His first 2 of the night, or of the morning, I guess you could say. So used to saying the night, but we're, 11 o'clock over here, Brophy Hall. Otto working baseline. Good defense by Fouts. Swinging up top. Nichols for 3. It's up, no good. Rebounded Ray Anderson. Here come the Tornadoes the other way. 3:05 left in the first half.
Good box out there by Dre Anderson for A-Town.
Andrews dump it off to Hall. Floater up, good. Jacob Hall's first point of the contest.
Just like that, knotted back up at 18 with under 3 to play.
Lake and Otto brings things up to 44 left here in the first half. Always like to hear from people in the live chat. If you're listening, go ahead, tune in. Tell us where you're listening from. Be interactive. We always like to be interactive with our viewers. Johnson, dump it off. Nichols for 3, good.
Second 3 for Nichols, another sports quarter 3, and back on top Canton now by 3.
Logan Nichols has 6, 21-18. Little Giants by 3. Driving to the basket, put up the shot, no good. Tipped around, Lake and Otto with a rebound, and he is headed down the court with a full head of steam. Lay it up, can't get the roll of the rim, but he'll go to the free throw line and shoot a pair.
I think maybe Alex Fouts going to be whistled for the foul number 4.
I think it's actually against Dre Anderson.
That will be the second on Anderson, and Lake and Otto 2 of 2 from the line back to the charity stripe with exactly 2 to play here in the first half.
Someone screaming in between free throws here at Brophy Hall, and I don't think it's worked out yet. I think Otto, he's a perfect 100% at the charity stripe. He's been really well.
Number 5, Riker Darst back, freshman for A-Town.
There it is again. That one rattles home.
6 points now for Lake and Otto, 4 of 4 from the line here in the second quarter.
So 23-18 is 4 to 2 in the foul department. Minute 45 remains here at Brophy Hall. Hightower with the basketball, dump it off now to Jacob Hall. We're guarded here by Dre Anderson and Alex Fouch. Sent it at the Gatorade cooler, but that's all right. Gandy, I believe he is going to be whistled for a turnover, yes. Gandy just shuffled his feet a little too much driving to the basket. The shot would have counted whether he had not moved his feet there. Turnover, minute 25 left here in the first half. Fouch, I believe, with the basket. Or actually, no, excuse me, that's Slagle. Dump it off now to Riker Darst. Darst guarded up top by Hoops. Driving to the basket, no. Kick it out now to Hightower.
Shot clock down to 9.
Hall, swing it to Andrews. Deep 3, Lucas Andrews is just a little short. Riker Darst. Second chance, no. Third chance, maybe just by the tip. Ball is fought for all over the place. And
that was
foul.
Hightower that went up, and I think the foul going to be whistled on the floor.
Yep, that's going to be against Gavin Otto. So his first foul comes before his first points in this one, which, Chris, I know if we talked about that at the beginning, I don't think we would have expected that.
No, definitely not.
Slagle dumps it off now to Riker Darst. Darst dump it off now to Hightower, over to Andrews, who kicks it to Darst. Moving the ball around the perimeter of the Tornadoes. 35 seconds left first half. 15 on the shot clock. Hightower gets the block there by Gandy on the other end. Darst, throw it up. Yes, Riker Darst with the 2.
His first 2. Back to a 3-point lead for Canton.
23-20, a tight one here at Western Hall. I'm so used to saying Western Hall. How about Brophy Hall?
Just across the street from Western Hall.
There you go. Shot clock is off with 5 seconds, and they want to take the last shot. You got to do something here.
Offensive foul on Lake and Otto for Canton.
And I think he could have gotten whistled for a travel there. I think he went up for the shot, and there is 0.4 seconds on the clock. So this one, I think you have to just
catch and throw it.
Or yeah, I mean it's just, yeah, I don't know what we're gonna do here. Yep, actually they're just not gonna do anything. So at the end of this first half, 23-20 is your score. The Canton Little Giants head into the half with a 3-point lead. We're going to step away for a quick halftime interview. Be back with some stats and the second half action between the Tornadoes and the Little Giants. You're watching TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH.
MTC Communications is building a high-speed fiber network in our community, and we're putting priority on the areas with the greatest interest. That means we need your input to let us know you want us to build fiber in your area first. Experience the speed and convenience of fiber internet by visiting our special website and registering. Let us know you want fiber internet today and make your voice heard.
And welcome back. I'm here with Emily Alden now. And Emily, patient advocate, is that right?
Yes, that's correct.
That sounds like a title that encompasses a whole lot. Let's first put it in simple words if you can, and then we'll kind of go in depth with it a little bit.
Yes, as the patient advocate, there is a lot to do in the role, but it's a fantastic opportunity. So generally speaking, I will help patients. I will talk about the service that they have here and just in general measure the patient experience for the entire organization.
Well, speaking of knowing the entire organization, kind of the theme has been everybody knows everybody at MDH because you're a smaller rural hospital, even though MDH offers a lot. You literally have to probably know everybody or most everybody because you need to know what each thing's going to happen if that patient's dealing with it.
Yes, that's very true. When I first stepped into the role about a year ago, it was really an interesting and fantastic opportunity to get to know all of the departments, how they work together and individually, and just to see the well-oiled machine.
Well, patient care, obviously, at a hospital is key. You're a key part of that. What is it about patient care at MDH that makes MDH special?
Service excellence internally to provide the best patient care is top of mind here for all of our staff across every single level, every single department, and the organization as a whole. It's a big focus. So we make sure that we take care of our patients and that they have the best experience possible. We're very open to feedback. We always want to improve in areas that we can improve. So we always have open ears. We always appreciate the feedback that we receive.
You are working with all departments. And when a patient comes in, let's say they come into the ER and then they come to ICU and then they go to the floor, your job kind of is to let the patients know what you can do, right? Or what you offer, or what they can do. Am I missing that? Is that correct?
Yes, actually, our case management department is instrumental with that side of things. Every once in a while, I'll step in and just check in on patients, see how their experience overall is going, to collect that feedback and see if we can implement any changes to make it even better.
So you deal with patients in so many different departments, and really they can go all the way from getting here in the ER to physical therapy on the way out, right?
Yes, absolutely. So MDH has a lot to offer our patients. So while you're here, if you're just running in for some outpatient tests, whether it's lab work or visiting our radiology department, convenience clinic, visiting your primary care provider over at MDH Family Clinic, emergency room, labor and delivery. There's so many different departments that work so well together, and our team is a family. The organization in itself is a family, and so everybody does a great job at trying to understand what departments do that aren't their own, so that way we can make it a seamless experience for our patients.
Well, and then as a patient advocate, right, you just kind of all that together and look at it, right, and then see as patient A comes through, what can we do to make patient B, who might follow them, a little bit better next time?
Absolutely.
So as you do that, what kind of things do you look for? I mean, what I would imagine with MDH as it continues to improve, you start looking for smaller things, right? So the obvious things are maybe gone. So then you start looking at little things to make the sometimes the worst experience of their life, right, a little bit better as they work through.
Yes, most definitely. So you never know what kind of day somebody's having when they walk through our doors, and you don't know what they're necessarily here for. So it's important to keep an open mind and take a look at what can we ask them that's specific to their experience. Why are they here? Comfort them and make sure that we ask the right questions so that we can purposefully pull out information that we can work on.
Yeah, and I think we've talked a lot about different things from different people. You're, besides Bill, the CEO, you're the one person that kind of helps with, like, get your hands in a little bit of everything as far as the patient is concerned. Everybody's talked about it being a family, and you've even mentioned it being a family. Does the fact that everybody knows everybody as far as employees, from the CEO down to the CNAs, does that kind of make your job a little bit easier?
Absolutely. When you're a family, you care about each other, and we are all here for one purpose, and that is to provide the best experience for our patients that we possibly can. So when you are a tight-knit family, it's just great to be, we're a community, a family, a community, and we are here to serve our patients. And when everybody has that one purpose, it's a great feeling.
Well, Emily, I appreciate you stopping and talking to us, and keep fighting for the patients.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you very much.
We'll be back after this.
I chose the MDH OBGYN group because I've heard wonderful things about Dr. Smith. And upon entering the office, I really got along with everybody and got a warm feeling. The staff is warm and inviting and welcoming. It's a small community, so it's a really nice hospital to have here in the rural area. I continue to choose MDH because of the relationships I have. I really enjoy everybody here.
I see acute injuries on the field. I see ankle sprains. I see ACL knee injuries, as well as in the clinic. It's very rewarding to see them from on-the-field injury to rehab to transition back to their event.
I couldn't ask for a better agent, for a better company in a disaster where you have no idea where to start.
I learned that there's not a given in life. It takes a team. There's people that are going to watch out for us and that care.
It's been pretty stressful. Once we saw Lori and got our plan, it's
like a huge weight lifted.
The thing I enjoy most is that we take care of a wide variety of people in our community. I see infants through teenagers and mothers and fathers, and I really enjoy that.
At Western Illinois University, leathernecks don't just blend in. Our purple stands out. Our students are innovative, creative, and resilient. At WIU, there's limitless potential, with campuses in Macomb, the Quad Cities, and online. Visit wiu.edu/potential to become a leatherneck and get an education that stands out.
I would have to say that is the most rewarding part of what I do, making a difference in people's lives, taking care of the women from puberty on through postmenopausal stages and seeing them go through the phases and stages of life.
Welcome back to Brophy Hall. We are starting the third quarter between the Canton Little Giants and the A-Town Tornadoes, and we got a close one here, 23-20. The winner of this one will go on to play Brown County at 4 p.m. this afternoon at Western Hall. Should be a good one here and a good finish as well here at Brophy. Some halftime stats for you for the leading Canton Little Giants. Leading the way was number 24, Miles Hoops. He's got 9 points, and then they got a close second there with Logan Nichols and Lakin Otto, both with 6 points apiece. And the other two remains to Colin Johnson, who wears number 21. He's got 2 points. And then for the A-Town Tornadoes leading the way, we got a kind of balanced scoring all around, but other than Aiden Stromson. He's got 9 points. Where's number 35? And then he got scoring all over the place. Alex Fouch has 3. Riker Darst with 2. Lucas Andrews has 2. Dre Anderson with 2. And Jacob Hall has 2. That accounts for the 20 points for A-Town, 23 for Canton. That leaves your score at 23-20 as we start quarter number 3 between the Little Giants and the Tornadoes. Chris, what are you looking forward to here in this second half?
What's this? Is this Microsoft giving me fits? You warned me. Just, see what A-Town can do. They, Stromson didn't, I don't think, played any of the second quarter. Picked up a couple of early fouls late in the first quarter. See if he can get back in. Had such a good first quarter for A-Town.
Absolutely, yeah. We talked about Stromson. Yeah, didn't really get a lot of minutes there, but there he is with the basketball. Lay it up, lay it in for Aiden Stromson. He picks up right where he left off. Stromson with the bucket, and partially because he's got 2 fouls as well, Chris. 11 points, 23-22. Otto and the Canton Little Giants the other way. Lay it up. Nice move by Lakin Otto, who gets the 2 points right back for the Little Giants of Canton, Illinois.
Lakin now with 8 in the contest for Canton.
25-22. Bounce pass out to Hall at the top of the wing, or top of the key, excuse me. Now on the left wing there for Fouch, swinging up top to Hall. 11 on the shot clock. Beautiful find to Aiden Stromson. 2 more for Aiden. He's got 13. And we talked a lot about him earlier on. He is one of the big pieces for this A-Town squad. Johnson whistled. There's a foul on the floor. We'll catch who this foul is going to be against Canton.
0, Jacob Hall, his second, team's first.
Yep, Hall picks that foul up for the Tornadoes. It is the first foul of this one there in the third. Fouls reset after every quarter. 25-24. The Little Giants lead this one. Otto finishes at the rim. Nice finish for Lakin Otto. 2 more. He's got 10. Little Giants extend their lead 27-24 here at Brophy. Fouch with the basketball. Foul now here. It's going to stay here, so this is going to be against Canton.
Gavin Otto whistle for the foul, his second, team's first.
(27-24) inbound to Jacob Hall, who dumps it off to Colby Hightower with the basketball. Now to Fouch. He wants 3. It's off the back iron, no good. Oh my, nice rebound by Jacob Hall, but he was hit hard and is going to be ended up called for a travel.
Man, did Hall get up on that one.
He got up there to get the rebound. What a play by Jacob. But was whistled for the travel. A-Town fans can't believe it. It's a turnover, but a great play nonetheless by Jacob Hall.
Don't forget, chat us up. Let us know where you're tuning into this afternoon. There, I did it this morning.
Well, hey, we're getting close to the afternoon. It's better than saying the night. Gets his scored for the night. We aren't even close to that.
We're going to get a foul whistled on Alex Fouch, his first, team second.
Fans going crazy here. The A-Town fans did not like that call. Stays here with Canton. And thought should have been a travel called there, but none called. 27-24, 20 seconds left. Down low, Gandy with the basketball, lays it up, can't get the finish. Jacob Hall rebound. Here come the Tornadoes the other way. That one to Anderson. Now over to Fouch. Swing it to Stromson. Thought about the 3, guarded by Gandy. And he is going to be whistled for a foul against Otto.
That'll be the second on Lakin Otto. Team second.
There he is pleading his case to the official.
A-Town fans and coaching staff thought that was a shooting foul, but it whistled on the floor. Stromson to inbounds for the Tornadoes.
Yep, Stromson finishes there. I think he's got 15, I do believe.
Yes.
Yes, he does. 27-26. Tornadoes starting to sneak back into this one, down by 1.
Stromson with all 6 A-Town points in this first 3 minutes of the third quarter.
2-2 in the foul department. Nice find down low. Zeke Gandy with a point there.
His first 2 of the contest.
3 is good. Hey, Colby Hightower. Ed Hightower, I'm sure you're still watching there. Gets the point there. Big 3. And hey, nice pass from Colby there. Yes, and hey, Colby Hightower with a big 3 there for A-Town and a foul. And the A-Town fans going crazy here at Brophy Hall. Oh, my goodness.
Third team foul on the Tornadoes. Did not see who that was whistled on.
Colin Johnson will inbound 29 all. Into the backcourt there for Lakin Otto. He'll bring things up for the Canton Little Giants, all knotted up at 29. 4:10 remains in the third. It's Nichols with it. Bounce pass down low to Gandy. Lay it up and lay it in. Zeke Gandy, beautiful finish at the rim.
Nice job with that right hand up over the rim, and 4 now for Gandy. 2-point lead for the Little
Anderson,
Giants.
kick it out. Fouch now up top to Stromson. Guarded by Gandy, and he'll carry it up to the rim. Nice job there by Aiden Stromson, who has just put the team on his back here in this third quarter. Oh, my goodness, 31 all at Brophy Hall.
17 in the contest, 8 here in the quarter for Mr. Stromson.
Nice find. See, Gandy, so it's just Stromson, then Gandy, Stromson, then Gandy. We just keep getting a battle of the bigs down low for both squads. Zeke Gandy's got 6 all in the third.
Ball going to go out of bounds to Canton.
(33-31). Ball inbounded there deep to Lakin Otto. 3:15 on the clock. Zeke Gandy with the basketball on the right wing. Swing it to Otto. 3, good. The lefty knocks it home. Lakin Otto has started to heat up. 13 points for him.
Sports Corner 3 there. 7 in the quarter for Lakin Otto.
And now the Canton fans can't believe it. This is a real hostile environment over here at Brophy.
We've had some intensity here in both games by the supporters of all 4 squads.
Another foul here. We'll see. It's probably going to go against Canton. I think it will.
Hoops.
Yep, Miles Hoops can't believe it. Foul number 2 for him. And we're going to be shooting free throws here soon.
Right, 2:51 to play. Both teams with 3 fouls.
Another one. This one's going to go against Canton.
Going to go against Gandy.
I think so.
That'll be his second, team's 4th.
Zeke Gandy's second foul.
Riker Darst and Lucas Andrews in the ball game. So we'll see Fouch and Hightower, I believe, checking out, number 11.
So Gandy's still in the basketball game with 2 fouls. Backcourt there to Stromson, guarded by Gandy. Pull up, jumper, no. Heads up, coming right towards us. And what a save there. Riker Darst just saved our equipment right there. That was coming right for us. Nice play there by Riker Darst, and a little extra thanks from us over here at TSSR. 36-31. Let me get the scoreboard updated for us there. Otto swings it into the back there for Johnson. Lays it up, lays it in. Nice finish. Colin Johnson on the floater.
He's got 4 and a 7-point lead now for Canton.
Dumped it off by Darst, still swinging over to Fouch. Now back to Darst, guarded by Otto. Now to Stromson. Working down low, Andrews got to get rid of it to somebody. He does to Jacob Hall, now over to Anderson. 15 on the shot clock, under 2 to go. Here in the third. Darts to the basket, blocked by Otto.
Shot clock at 7, a minute 51 to go here in the third. And a good block there by Lake and Otto.
4 fouls for Canton, 3 for A-Town. So the next foul committed by Canton. We're shooting free throws. And very well could have been a foul right there. It was not called. Other way, Nichols wants 3. It's off, no good. Rebound fought for all the way. Nichols saves it, gets it to Otto. What a play. Now to Johnson. Minute 30, 90 seconds remain. Third quarter. Down low, and I don't know who's got it.
A-Town.
This Gatorade cooler is throwing up one heck of a big block for us on the other end. Anderson. Nice finish by Stromson for 2. 30-second timeout taken by Coach Link.
10 points in the quarter for Aiden Stromson. 19 in the contest for A-Town.
Yeah, 38-33, a really close one here between both squads with a minute 9 remaining. In the third, it's been back and forth all the way, 4-3 in the foul department as well. And the winner of this one, like we said earlier, is going to go on to play game 23 of 28. They play at 4 p.m. in the Consolation Championship bracket over at Western Hall. The loser of this one is done. So win or go home if you are either Canton or A-Town. Right now, Canton with the advantage, up by 5 with just about 9 minutes left in this one. Timeout there taken. Yep, we got it looks like a hat right in front of the camera. Sit down back there, young gentleman. Actually, I think we might have a little bit of a problem going on in the crowd. I don't know what that is. I'm not sure.
Canton with the basketball.
Sorry about that. We got a little tied up there. Well, what's going on is, there we go. We get that guy's hat out of the frame there. (38-33), 43 seconds. Foul on the floor. It is against number 22.
Lucas Andrews.
Yep, foul number 1 for him. And now we are at 4-4 in the fouls. And I still do not know what's going on up here. Something's not going on right up here. And
another foul going to be whistled on Canton.
So now we're going to be shooting free throws on that foul there by Canton. Or that foul by A-Town, excuse me.
I'm not sure who that was whistled on for A-Town. First one up and good for Miles Hoops.
Yeah, something medically or something is not going on okay up here in the crowd. So I don't know what is going on right now.
And we got a foul on the floor. I believe whistled on Riker Darst, his first. And back to the line, it'll be number 21 for Canton, Colin Johnson.
Johnson misses the first. Yeah, we'll keep an eye out there, but it looks like somebody.
Second one up and good by Johnson.
Being hauled out there. Aiden Stromson with the basketball here for A-Town. Now dumps it off to Slagle. Swinging over now. Three-pointer up, no good from Hall, and Johnson with the rebound. Swinging all the way down the court. Gandy is whistled for the foul.
That'll be his third.
And now at this point, I don't really know. The whole A-Town section is kind of cleared out. So sorry if we got any fans standing up, but it looks like that's what's kind of going on over here on that area. Is we got somebody being taken care of medically. We'll hope for the best for him.
Stromson at the line for 2.
He does make the first. And makes the second. So very nice there for Aiden Stromson. 40-35, 8 seconds left here in the third.
21 in the contest, 12 in the quarter for Stromson.
Johnson will inbound 8 seconds. Canton got to get a shot off quick here. 5 seconds. Otto with the basketball. Turn around, spin, jumper up, no good. And at the end of 3, it is 40-35. The A-Town Tornadoes down by 5. We will step away for a quick break and be back right after this. You're watching TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH.
MTC Communications is building a high-speed fiber network in our community, and we're putting priority on the areas with the greatest interest. That means we need your input to let us know you want us to build fiber in your area first. Experience the speed and convenience of fiber internet by visiting our special website and registering. Let us know you want fiber internet today and make your voice heard.
After my appointment that day, I just made up my mind that I'm going to have my baby here in Macomb and this hospital, because irrespective of where you're from, who you are, it's just their line of duty to make sure they give care, make you comfortable.
I thought about the staff of MDH, they're all good. And you will get all the support you need. This is just the best place for you and your family.
Welcome back. The fourth quarter, the final 8 minutes of this one, and this is going to come down to the final wire, I do have a feeling. 40-35 is the score. The A-Town Tornadoes down by 5, but have been fighting, coming back right now so far. It's Canton Little Giants with the lead. They have been battling well, really by the hands of Lake and Otto, who has been really sharp for Canton so far.
Yeah, 7 points in the quarter for Lake and Otto, but 21 in the contest for Aiden Stromson, 12 of those coming here in the third quarter, as it is a 5-point lead, 40-35 in favor of the Canton Little Giants.
So we still are in the break, so the officials have not. I kind of think we've hit a little bit of a wall here, because usually it does not take this long in between quarters. So we'll see what we're waiting. Yeah, I mean, I guess if it's, I don't know if it's just me, but I don't think that it should take necessarily this long in between quarters. We'll see what's going on. There we go. A-Town ready to go. They're going to break the huddle. And still have some sort of a medical issue going on over here in the A-Town fan.
EMS from Western here.
Yep, so that's good. We see that. Yep, so hope for the best for that individual there. Looks like some of the, now we get something going on over here on the Canton bench.
I think we're going to send them to the locker rooms.
Yes, we are going to send, it looks like they are going to head to the locker rooms, I believe. Todd Lester right there is on the board. Looks like they are going to send both squads back to the locker rooms for the time being. Going to have the fans are going to step away for a moment. Right now it's 40-35. We're going to step away as well, play some commercials. We'll be back right after this. You're watching TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH.
I went through MDH when we were trying to get pregnant. My experience was nothing short of phenomenal. It was really reassuring and comforting knowing that I had so much support and kindness around me. My entire pregnancy at MDH was amazing.
I couldn't ask for a better agent, for a better company in a disaster where you have no idea where to start.
I learned that there's not a given in life. It takes a team. There's people that are going to watch out for us and that care.
It's been pretty stressful. Once we saw Lori and got our plan, it's
Like a huge weight lifted.
The thing I enjoy most is that we take care of a wide variety of people in our community. I see infants through teenagers and mothers and fathers, and I really enjoy that.
I grew up in a small town in Missouri, and I like the feel of community. I like knowing the people that I take care of and knowing the people around me, providing care for someone that you know is in this community and helping them to get better.
I would have to say that is the most rewarding part of what I do, making a difference in people's lives, taking care of the women from puberty on through postmenopausal stages and seeing them go through the phases and stages of life.
Welcome back to Brophy Hall. It is a 40-35 game right now. We have stepped away for some medical issues in the crowd. They've cleared both of the locker rooms as well.
Yeah, sent both teams in the locker rooms and cleared the
gym. Yep. So
all the fans.
We are currently in a slight delay right now over here at Brophy Hall. No games will be after here at Brophy, so right now the main priority though is this gentleman's health. So we'll hope for the best for him as the EMS team is here. But we're going to step away again just for a couple more commercials and be back here momentarily as we get set for the final 8 minutes between A-Town and Little Giants of Canton. We'll be back right after this. You're watching TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH.
We're an 11-bed ER. I pride myself.
I couldn't ask for a better agent, for a better company in a disaster where you have no idea where to start.
I learned that there's not a given in life. It takes a team. There's people that are going to watch out for us and that care.
It's been pretty stressful. Once we saw Lori and got our plan, it's
Like a huge weight lifted.
I like to make time for my patients. I don't ever want anyone to feel rushed. I'm happy to sit and talk for as long as they need. And sometimes that puts me behind in my schedule, but I think it's worth it. People know if they need me that I'll be there.
After my appointment that day, I just made up my mind that I'm going to have my baby here in Macomb. They were so wonderful.
I thought about the staff of MDH. They're all good. This is just the best place for you and your family.
Welcome back to Brophy Hall. There you look at the beautiful basketball rack just to our right here. We're still in a medical delay right now. So still prayers for the best for this gentleman over here as we are still waiting for this basketball game to get ready to go, but we're going to go ahead and do a couple of live reads as well while we're sitting here. Today's game is brought to you by McDonough District Hospital. McDonough District Hospital's athletic trainers in the MDH Rehabilitation Center with locations in Bushnell and Macomb provide expert help to all area student athletes in the prevention, care, and rehabilitation of all athletic injuries. Learn more at mdh.org. McDonough District Hospital, more than a hospital care, a hospital caring And by Ron Elby Auto Sales, with locations in Macomb and Augusta, and with over 80 years of car sales experience, Ron Elby Auto Sales is your hometown go-to for your next car. In Macomb on East Jackson Street, stop in and talk to Justin, Jared, or Chris, or visit www.ronelby.com to check their inventory. And by Spoon River College, with campuses in Canton and Macomb, including the building reconstruction that's going on in the east end of town, offers a great start for all area college student athletes, both academically and athletically. Find out more online at src.edu or call 309-649-6400. And by Sports Corner at 124, Macomb's original local sports bar is Sports Corner at 124 with a focus on local sports. Catch WIU games and all the area TSSR Game Time live broadcasts at Sports Corner at 124, all while enjoying your favorite cold beverage and some of the best food in West Central Illinois. Stop in and say hi at 124 North Randolph Street in Macomb. Some of the fine sponsors there that we have here at TSSR Game Time Live. Always like to say thanks to them. Without them being possible to do this here that we have going on right now at Brophy Hall. Still a little bit of a medical delay as we still will wait for the best for that. We're hoping for the best for this gentleman right now, and that is the main priority right now. As the basketball game has been set off to the side at the moment as the EMS crew does their job right now. We're going to step away for a quick couple of commercials and be back for the fourth quarter here at TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH.
I went through MDH when we were trying to get pregnant. My experience was nothing short of phenomenal. It was really reassuring and comforting knowing that I had so much support and kindness around me. My entire pregnancy at MDH was amazing.
At Western Illinois University, leathernecks don't just blend in. Our purple stands out. Our students are innovative, creative, and resilient. At WIU, there's limitless potential, with campuses in Macomb, the Quad Cities, and online. Visit wiu.edu/potential to become a leatherneck and get an education that stands out.
Well, I've always had an interest in the medical field, and then growing up, I actually went through physical therapy myself for an injury, and that got me back to playing my sports and the activities that I loved. So seeing that firsthand, I got to see how much physical therapy could really benefit others.
I grew up in a small town in Missouri, and I like the feel of community. I like knowing the people that I take care of and knowing the people around me, providing care for someone that you know is in this community and helping them to get better.
All right, welcome back to Brophy Hall. There is going to be a quick 3-minute warm-up period here at Brophy Hall as the locker rooms have emptied and everyone is back out, kind of filing into the gymnasium here. We're going to have just a quick 3-minute warm-up period to be back for the final 8 minutes of this one. And, all thoughts and prayers go out to that gentleman there, for the A-Town Tornadoes.
Yeah, absolutely, John. Said we'll have a 3-minute warm-up period, and then we will be back when play resumes. It'll be start of the fourth quarter with a 5-point lead for Canton.
Yep, so now we'll get the camera back out there to focus on the floor. We just didn't want to, have any medical things shown on the camera. It's not professional in that sort. So excellent job there by the fine camera lady up there, Alyssa. Always does a great job here.
Yes, she does.
She's been working hard. I believe she's done just about every single game here at the Western tournament. Does a great job with the camera up there, up top. So we've got about 1:45. We're going to step away just for a quick break, and then we'll be back for the final 8 minutes of this one here between the Tornadoes and the Canton Little Giants. You're watching TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH.
We're an 11-bed ER. I pride
A lot of people don't realize that you don't have to live with the dizziness day to day, especially concussions as well, that we can treat those things here. Same with pain. You don't have to live with the pain that you're experiencing. We have the ability to help you.
Welcome back to Brophy Hall. 40-35 is your score. We start the fourth. Sorry for the slight delay there. We had a little bit of a procedure going on here at Brophy Hall. But again, just best thoughts out to that gentleman there. As we get ready to go, though, we're ready for basketball. It'll be Colin Johnson to inbound the basketball for Canton as we get going here. Under 8 minutes to go between the Canton Little Giants and the A-Town Tornadoes. And, Chris, we got a good one coming down the stretch here.
Yeah, we do. We had a good one in our first game, that back and forth, and a tight one here.
Offensive foul charged against Nichols.
That'll be his first, team's first.
So, yeah, already what Oh, whoops. Sorry about that. I clicked the wrong button there. I was going to click the wrong button there. So it's a foul against the Little Giants. It's the first. Let's go A-Town. It is crunch time. Indeed it is, Ed Hightower, as we are closing in, and Fouch with a three up, no good. Rebound to Miles Hoops. Here come the Canton Little Giants the other way. That is Lakin Otto with the basketball, swinging over to Zeke Gandy up top. 7 minutes left here in this one. Who's going to come out on top? Johnson working with Fouch. Kick it over to the corner now for Hoops. Swinging on the look there for Lakin Otto. 8 on the shot clock. Yep, coming down. Nichols for three. It's in and out, no good. And rebound, Dre Anderson. Here comes the A-Town Tornadoes on the attack. Take it to the basket, lay it up, no. And no foul, but a rebound the other way. And A-Town gets it back. Hall is fouled. Nichols, I believe, is going to pick that one up. We'll see. Yes, it is against Nichols. So foul number 2 for him in just about, I'd say just about, about a minute or so.
A little over a minute, yeah.
For Logan Nichols.
6:27 on the clock.
2 fouls in the quarter. Both belong to Nichols of the Canton Little Giants. Down low for Hightower. Nice pass there. Down low to Jacob Hall. And he traveled.
Double dribble, travel out of the official on the far side.
I'd say it's a pretty good call there. He had the vantage point. He had perfect eyes there on Jacob Hall. Just moved his pivot foot. It's turnover. And Canton has to break this full court press. Got to get it across the timeline here in a moment. There you go. Johnson does as he dumps it off to Hoops. They reset. 22 on the shot clock. Johnson flip it over to Nichols. No, it's intercepted near the timeline, and it's going to be Jacob Hall who just flings it across over to Fouch. They reset. 5:53 left. Fouch to the basket. No foul. He hits the deck hard, but no foul. Nichols throws it over to Otto, now to Gandy, working against Stromson. Gandy can't finish. Rebound to Stromson. He comes away with this one.
Like getting a little physical again here in the fourth quarter.
That three up a little short. 40-35. We've been in kind of a scoring drought. Nobody has scored, I don't believe, to start the fourth.
Yeah, the first almost 3 minutes of the quarter.
It's been a really good defensive game so far in this fourth. Gandy, dump it off. 2 for Otto. I think he was inside. Yep, that's a 2 for Lakin Otto, who says he gets the scoring started. 42-35 here in the fourth.
15 for Lakin Otto in the contest.
He's really stepped up. Hightower, nice find to the rim, just could not get the roll there at the rim. Otto will slow things down for Canton. You got a 7-point lead. Now maybe you want to play a little bit of clock game, but also still a close game, so you want to be able to walk away with points as well. Hoops to the basket. He uses the bank. The bank is open at 12 o'clock on a Saturday afternoon here in Macomb, Illinois.
12 for Hoops. Counted and a foul.
Nice there for Alex Fouch, who gets the 2 to fall. It's going to be a foul against the Little Giants. We got some substitutions coming in.
Lakin Otto, I believe, whistled for the foul. His team's third.
Colin Johnson will head to the bench.
Gavin Otto back, number 3, the junior for Canton.
44-37, 44-38 on the make there by Alex Fouch, who gets a big play and kind of gets A-Town back into this one, gets the crowd going, gets the momentum flowing back here for the Tornadoes. It'll be the Little Giants to inbound and try to get it across the timeline. All righty, here we go. 4:12 is left in the fourth. It is Miles Hoops with the basketball. He'll swing it over to Otto. Otto now to Hoops. Loses his dribble. Good defense there by recently checked in number 3. That is Trey Keenan, who's into the basketball game.
Shot clock down to 4.
To the basket. Beautiful finish. Lakin Otto with a great finish there.
17 and a traveling violation on
Andrews, I believe. Yep. Had the basketball there. He turns it over, and now you got 35 seconds on the shot clock. 3:44. You can bring this one almost down to 3 minutes here if you're Canton with an 8-point lead. Otto dumps it off over there to Hoops. Now to Nichols in the corner. Bounce pass down low to Gandy. Gandy swing it to Hoops. Back up top now Nichols. Over across, I believe that's Johnson, the Gatorade cooler, doing a heck of a job guarding our view. Now over there, we got a foul whistle here against A-Town.
Underneath.
Yep, we'll catch the foul. It's going to be on Jacob Hall. Someone not happy with that one, saying, let him play. But if there's a nice foul down there, they're going to call it. The official sees it. Jeremy Nichols.
And that's going to be, I believe, on Lakin Otto over the back. And
yep, it is.
Unofficially, by my count, it's foul number 4 for Lakin.
And he's, I believe, the lead scorer, right, for Canton as well. Yeah, playing really well. So you got your lead scorer in foul trouble.
19 points for Otto.
He is going to head to the bench with 4 fouls unofficially.
We're going to see Colin Johnson, 21, back for Canton. Stromson back for A-Town.
Stromson dumps it off over there to Hightower, who now swings it to Anderson, and a foul against A-Town. I think that's going to be against Jacob Hall, and we'll have to check and see. But I think we're going to be shooting free throws now.
That unofficially, by my count, is Jacob's 4th. Yep, scores table shows 4.
Yep, okay. There we go. That is the second foul for A-Town. 4-2 in the foul department. 46-38, 2:50 is left in this one. 25 on the shot clock. Otto with it. Swinging over to Johnson on the left wing. He's guarded by Andrews. Driving towards the basket. No, swinging out to the outside now for Nichols. Nichols turns it over. Here comes Hightower with the basketball. Nice find to Hall. Lay it up and can't get the finish. But he'll go to the free throw line and shoot a pair.
24 whistled. Miles Hoops, his 3rd. And as you said, Jacob Hall to the line for a couple of freebies.
Yep. Let's see if Jacob Hall can knock down a couple of big free throws, as the first one is off the left side of the iron, no good. Give me thank you for tuning in. TSSR Game Time Live presented by MDH. Second one, no good as well. So Jacob Hall 0 for 2 at the free throw line there. So 2 big free throws that could come back to bite the Tornadoes right now. Down by 8, 2:20 left. Foul here against A-Town.
Trey Anderson, his 3rd, team's 3rd.
So 5-3 now in the foul category. 46-38, 2-2-2 is left in this one.
Deuce is wild.
Yeah, 2 minutes and 22 seconds. Nichols will swing it into the backcourt there for Gavin Otto, the junior out of Canton. Well, now will swing it over there to Miles Hoops. Hoops works it to Johnson. Johnson couldn't get it. And offensive foul.
Not going to go on Johnson?
I believe so.
And that'll be his third.
So now we should be shooting free throws. Maybe not. That's 5 fouls for Canton. I guess I'm a little confused about that, right? Or am I? Oh, never mind. His foot was not on the line, according to the official. Hall is hammered, though, the free throw line. He'll go ahead and shoot a pair.
Gandy. I believe whistled. Gandy, his third, or fourth, I should say. Now we're going to get free throws, and that's going to put Jacob Hall back in the line for 2, down 8.
Jacob Hall was just at the free throw line, missed a pair, so we'll see if he can fix his correction there. And that one is off the front iron, no good. Lakin Otto back into the basketball game for Jeremy Nichols. Or, excuse me, Logan Nichols. I don't know why I keep saying Jeremy Nichols. I don't know anyone named Jeremy Nichols, but Logan Nichols, that is, for the Canton Little Giants. Second one up, no good. So 0 for 4. Dre Anderson says, I got your back. Fouch for 3. It's up, no good. Rebound to Hoops, and Canton clears with 1:50 remaining.
We talked about in these first 2 games, the Trangley team just not able to convert at the free throw line.
Otto gets it across. Timeout taken by Canton. Yep. And we'll see if it's a full or a 30. I believe it's going to be a full timeout. Yes, it will be. So a full timeout. We're going to step away for a quick break and be back for the final 102 seconds of this one between the Canton Little Giants and the H-Town Tornadoes. You're watching TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH.
My experience with McDonough District Hospital was amazing. I have a lot of allergies, complicated by nasal problems. And the procedure I had is Vive Air. Dr. Sparks was incredible.
The Vive Air procedure is a radiofrequency ablation procedure. She no longer has to do any medications to breathe, so she gets much more restful night's sleep. And a short little office procedure, and have somebody that feels like it's totally changed their life means the world.
It's a permanent improvement on the quality of your life.
I chose physical therapy because I knew I wanted to be in the healthcare field. I wanted to be able to help patients in some way related to more in depth. We get to know our patients, and that's really what kind of sets us apart.
Welcome back to Brophy Hall here, home of the Consolation Tournament semifinals, I guess you could say, as the winner will go on to play Brown County 4 o'clock. That will be at Western Hall. We'll have that right here at TSSR Game Time Live. Otto will dump the inbound pass off to Miles Hoops for Canton with 90 seconds left here in regulation. 46-38, Canton leads it. Otto over to Gandy. 5 on the shot clock. Johnson. Foul against A-Town. Yep.
Out front as Colby Hightower whistled for his first. Shot clock down to about 2 on that.
Yep.
And
now you get a fresh 35.
And
yep.
You run down to 1:20 on the game clock.
So I'd say here, if you're Canton, kind of play keep away, unless you find something like that. Miles Hoops for 2. All the way down. Stromson is bumped there. That's going to go against Hoops. 2 shots are coming for Aiden Stromson.
That's 4th foul on Hoops.
So Stromson at the free throw line. It is 48-38, a 10-point game with just over a minute to go here at Brophy.
See if A-Town could get somebody other than Alex Fouch on the board. Stromson, who has 3 of 3, or 5 of 5 before that one, misses the front end.
Aiden Stromson at the free throw line. This kid's been really good for A-Town today and just overall in the tournament as well.
21 in the contest.
Second one good there for Stromson, who gets the Tornadoes back on the scoring board. (48-39). Otto gets it to Johnson. Gandy White open down there, and a quick foul here against Andrews. Yep, you got to foul him with this late of a contest. You got to just kind of hope on free throws here right now.
Second on Andrews. And that's going to put Johnson at the line for 2.
Johnson at the free throw line. First one up, no good. 61 seconds left. And Johnson's second is good.
Gives him 6.
Little Giants lead by 10. Tornadoes on the quick attack to Fouch. Fouch finds a nice open lane and gets the basket. Full timeout taken by Coach Corey Link and the A-Town Tornadoes. We'll keep it right here, though, and do a quick live read. We'll talk about Sports Corner at 124. Macomb's original local sports bar is Sports Corner at 124 with a focus on local sports. Catch WIU games and all the area TSSR Game Time live broadcast at Sports Corner at 124, all while enjoying your favorite cold drink and some of the best food in West Central Illinois. Stop in and say hi at 124 North Randolph Street in Macomb. Sports Corner, one of my favorite places to dine in Macomb.
Definitely one of the better places to eat.
I'm sure they've got these games on right now up there.
A little bit of football on as well
today. Yep, we got
college
some
basketball, bowl games.
We got just a ton of sports. Great time for sports right now. The end of December, you get kind of a mix of every sport.
Yeah, a little bowl games, NFL, high school and college hoops.
Yeah. No other better place in Macomb to spend it than at Sports Corner, grabbing a nice beverage and maybe a hot sandwich on a cold December afternoon. I don't know. Sounds pretty good to me. Lunchtime over here at Brophy. Maybe I should stop talking about that. As Johnson will inbound for Canton. 35 of the shot clock, 52 of the game clock, so 17-second difference. As now for Canton, there's a quick foul against A-Town. This is going to go against Hightower. Yes, it will. And now you just have to take your chances at the free throw line, and it's going to be Johnson to go there.
1 of 2 on his last trip to the free throw line.
First one is up, no good. So
see Jacob Hall back for A-Town as Colby Hightower checks out.
If you're A-Town here, you still have some life, right? You're only down by 8. And now make it 9, so that one makes it a little tougher. But you got to hurry up, get down the court, and score. We'll see what they do. Fouch was probably going to dump it off to Stromson. There he does now. Got to hurry up and do something. Hall got to throw it up. He does. Jacob Hall with a nice finish there.
He's got 4.
Inbound there, kicked around off of Dre Anderson. And it just hit off of his foot, 50-43, and A-Town has battled in this one, but getting close to the wire now.
Colby Hightower back.
Shot clock will be off, so Canton can hold for the final 24, but I presume that we will see a
quick foul by A-Town.
And send somebody to the free throw line, and I don't think that's the guy you want to send to the free throw line right there. Lakin Otto has had a great game. He is going to go to the free throw line and shoot a pair.
Alex Fouch whistled for the A-Town foul.
5 fouls apiece, 50-43. We've got to get that scoreboard update here in just a second. Yes, the mic for Chris is it's the headset. It's a little quiet. Yes, I've got him turned up as much as we can, but
we're having some equipment problems here.
This microphone I remember from last year as well. It is a little quiet. So, but
1-2 for Lake and Otto. We'll see if that's a little better.
I don't know what we got here. Maybe fixing the clock, I think. I think we're fixing the clock, that'd be my guess. A-Town fans can't believe it. We'll see what's going on.
Time. 22 seconds back on the clock.
22 on the clock. A-Town basketball, 51-43. It's an 8-point game, technically 2 possession, if you really think about it, with the 2 3-point fouls. Gandy was straight up. It's a foul.
35. Stromson. Or Gandy, I should say 42. And I think that's his 5th.
It is going to be Gandy's 5th. And, yeah, I mean, he was straight up. I just went on and looked at the replay. Yeah, Gandy straight up. Not much more you can do there for Zeke, the sophomore, who had some really good minutes today.
6 points in the third quarter and finishes with 6.
First free throw no good by Alex Fouch. Hold your head up at time. You guys played a wonderful game throughout the whole tournament. Take this as a stepping stone and keep moving. Absolutely, Ed Hightower. That is a great way to put it for A-Town.
1-2 for Fouch from the line.
As Johnson kind of bumped there by Anderson. Nice to see those two guys help each other up. But, yep, 51-44. It's not over quite yet, but starting to get that way right now for the Tornadoes, down by 7 with 13 on the game clock.
Colin Johnson back to the line, 2 of 4 in the fourth quarter for Canton.
First one is good for Colin Johnson, and that may be the icing on the cake right there. 52-44, 8-point game, 13 seconds left, and I just think you're kind of running out of time here if you're A-Town. The comeback likely to fall short here, but a heck of a game here. We'll see what they do here. Hall to the basket, lay it up, lay it in, count it to foul. So maybe not quite yet, as it's 53-46. 7 seconds. I think the clock is just going to be the killer here for A-Town.
That's going to be 5 on hoops. He's going to foul out. Good game for Miles Hoop, the senior, number 24, 14 points for him.
Easton Lusk is back into the basketball game for Canton. He wears number 23. Jacob Hall at the free throw line has had his struggles here in this fourth. I know he's missed 4 in a row. We'll see if he can clean it up here. And he completes a 3-point play, so Jacob Hall getting that one to fall. 53-47, and no pun intended, of course.
Timeout taken, Canton. Full timeout.
Yep, coach wants to take a timeout, talk things over. I'm not sure what he wanted to discuss there. I think he had some words for the official, but nonetheless, we're going to take a quick break, be back for the final 7.8 seconds here at Brophy Hall. You're watching TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH.
I chose MDH. We moved here, and I was researching different places that would allow me to VBAC, have a vaginal birth after C-section, and the doctors here do encourage that, and so I chose that after looking online, and I wouldn't want to deliver anywhere else because they all go above and beyond, and they're so kind and actually care about you.
I see acute injuries on the field. I see ankle sprains. I see ACL knee injuries, as well as in the clinic. It's very rewarding to see them from on-the-field injury to rehab to transition back to their event.
And then there's no reason.
Welcome back to
caught me off guard there, John.
To Brophy Hall, talking about this game. It's gone a little late, but you know, with the procedure we had going on earlier on, it's totally understandable. Quick foul there by Anderson. And
that'll be his 5th.
Yep, Lake Otto will head to the free throw line.
He'll foul out with 2 points in the contest.
Played a really good game, though. You know, he's a good ball distributor for A-Town. 5 fouls. He had a good one for the Tornadoes. 53-47 is your score. 6 seconds remains. Lake and Otto is at the free throw line, shooting 2. First one is just a little short. Hit the front end of the iron. Second one up, good for Otto. And A-Town will see if they get a quick score. Fouch for 3, short. And Luss going to hold on to it. That's the end of this one. 54-47. We'll take a quick break, be back for some stats here as Chris gets those tallied up. We will be back right after this. You're watching TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH.
A lot of people don't realize that you don't have to live with the dizziness day to day, especially concussions as well, that we can treat those things here. Same with pain. You don't have to live with the pain that you're experiencing. We have the ability to help you.
Welcome back to TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH. 54-47 is the final score. The Little Giants defeat the Tornadoes, and they will move on to play Brown County at 4 o'clock this evening.
Scoring summary for Canton. They put 3 in double figures. Only have 5 score in the contest. Lake and Otto with 19, 14 for Miles Hoops, and 10 for Colin Johnson. 6 each for Logan Nichols and Zeke Gandy. For A-Town, high score in the contest, the junior Aiden Stromson with 22, 9 for Alex Fouch, 7 for Jacob Hall, 3 for Colby Hightower, and 2 each for Lucas Andrews, Tegan Hunter, or Riker Darst, I should say, and 2 for Dre Anderson. 54-47 final score, so our consolation championship game is set. It'll be Brown County and Canton at 4 o'clock at Western Hall for the consolation title.
Yep, so we're going to step away. We will be back for more TSSR Game Time Live coverage over at Western Hall. We are done at Brophy for the evening, or for the afternoon, of course. We have been TSSR Game Time Live. We thank you for tuning in, and we'll be back for more coverage of the Western Holiday Tournament here at WIU. You've been watching TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH.